Get himself on the ball. Can he just use that first dart? It looked inviting with that flat dart that Johnny throws. And an opportunity for another breaker throw for Van Gerwen and take total
Come on, big
control of this
machine.
match.
Green.
Double 19. Leaves double 12.
89.
The way he's been playing, a mild surprise that Van Gerwen missed.
You don't often expect Johnny Clayton to miss, especially when he's on this section of the board. Needs to go.
62. Mark, we require 12.
Does not go. Van Gerwen, double 6 eastern side, southern end, double 3.
6.
Well, fumbling on the finishes.
Johnny require.
Both players. Can he ferret out a finish here, Clayton?
So that double 4. This can get a little bit nasty. Madhouse. All the way down to double 1, but Johnny Clayton finally on the board.
You're right to utilise the word finally, Glenn, because that was his 5th attempt at a double in the match. He'd missed his first 4.
21.
Finds the finishing finesse in the madhouse. Puts a leg on the board, but Van Gerwen has to throw here. So Clayton is still a break behind early doors.
Yeah, use that word finesse, don't you, for Clayton? Not that I was expecting the double 1 because he has been a model of consistency. The first 5 weeks, it's been setting the tone to that. The only player to win his opening game of the night for the first 5 weeks. He's up against it here, but that feels like a big lifeline.
Well, if you believe the odds makers, the strongest players are in the bottom half of the draw. It's a stacked bottom half.
Raw, I'm charging, thank you.
All to strut their stuff on the Nottingham stage in the second half of the quarterfinals.
121.
Johnny Clayton in a little bit of pain, as Glenn alluded to early on.
140.
Again, Van Gerwen takes control of this leg on throw. He doesn't hit the treble here.
60.
Here's the opportunity to go maybe for the 18s, even the bullseye here for Michael Van Gerwen. You'd expect 6 starts from here. Often Clayton
50.
take out the biggest
Johnny
fish in
require
this game.
152.
Van Gerwen will need 6. Clayton has got to take it in 3. Had to find 2 treble 20s for the double 16. So now, relying on Van Gerwen making errors on the
Guys,
outer ring.
let's subscribe
He
to
wants
this
tops.
channel. Let's subscribe.
Double 10 now. And he does make errors on the outer ring.
Johnny requires
Such a
56.
picture perfect start for Van Gerwen. It's double trouble. He was punished in leg 3. He's been punished in leg 4. Clayton right back in this match.
Break of draw.
Van Gerwen doubles have changed the mood music in this contest. Clayton, from 2 behind, has levelled at 2 each. And just look at the difference, 11-15 Van Gerwen, 21-17 Clayton, but they all count 1 leg, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, I was just looking at his record, his CV. Champion 7 times, 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 years on the spin. And when he got in a 2-0 lead, Michael Van Gerwen, there was no coming back
140.
for any player. He'll be frustrated, missed starts at a double. 7 all back for Michael Van Gerwen so far in this game.
All square, 2 apiece. There'll be no draws here, but there was a draw when Glen Durham played here in 2020. February the 13th against contender Fallon Sherrock, 6 apiece against the Sherrock of Nottingham.
Well, the diagnosis was again very simple that night. I was very, very lucky to leave Nottingham with a draw. It was an incredible atmosphere.
Yes.
Fallon was breathtaking on the doubles as well.
The following day was Valentine's Day, wasn't it, Glenn? It was February the 13th.
Like it.
140.
I'll stop there. But it was a 6-all tie, the days when you can have a draw. Here it's 1st to 6, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, I'd have won 7-6, Roger. No.
Johnny requires
Little
80.
doubt, Glenn.
He was never in this match. It was all Van Gerwen, first 2 and a bit legs. Not anymore. Johnny Clayton leads this game. 3 legs to 2.
He has won every quarter-final so far, looking to make it 6 of the best.
140.
And if he does so, he will leave Nottingham top no matter what the chasing pack do, as they play musical chairs behind the ferret on the league ladder.
59.
Started with fifth, with the top position 5 points clear. And it's far too early to say in week 6, Glenn, but he's looking good for a playoff place, isn't he?
Yeah, and for-
137.
Look, for these 80 league players, looking at the league table, we become a little bit of a norm, and it's a fantastic feeling when you're sat at the top. It's such a platform that you're set by winning those opening games. Johnny Clayton's been brilliant the first 5 games. He hasn't had to be brilliant in this game, and as a dart player, if you can get them 2 points without being at your best,
180.
we know what he can do, but he's up against it in this one.
140. But we require
Clayton
44.
has 14 points at the moment. He'd have 16 if he wins this match, at least 16. Van Gogh in double 16.
Dave on the
3
6
each.
Michael Van Gogh. 7 leg is Johnny to
Clayton can
throw
get to
first.
16. Well, he's sitting very pretty at the top of the pile.
140.
Van Gerwen currently one of a host of players behind. He's on 8. Price, Littler, Van Veen 9.
60.
Humphries 6. Bunting now 7 after his win over Rock. Rock still yet to trouble the scorers. On Nil Point.
140.
Johnny Clayton to outmax Michael Van Gerwen based on the numbers that we'd looked at previous to this game.
96.
It's not pretty for Johnny Clayton. He's in the mix. He's leading this leg, an important mid-match leg, down to a finish.
140.
Well, having got back from 2-0 down to 2 each, he knows if he keeps holding throw, he'll get the job done.
140.
Match is in the Welshman's hands, in the Ferret's paws. Treble 10 will be the target. Can't find it, so now the single 20.
49.
It's a good setup with his opponent nowhere near.
It's a great setup for Johnny Clayton. One of the very, very best in that double 16.
57. Johnny
3
requires
from 7 on the
32.
double so far.
Clinton,
His go-to double.
come on.
And once
Johnny
again, leads this game.
Wow.
Stands 4-3, 2 away.
Michael to throw first.
Well, he's 4 for 8, Glenn, but he missed his first 4, remember? And that makes him 4 for 4, right?
58.
Since then. You can't ignore the 4 in this, but since then, he's been perfect. And that's perfect too, by the way. Ties the maximum count at 2 each.
180s in this game. And we know we've seen the brilliance from Clayton.
Come
This can
on.
feel just as important, just as nice. You can clearly
Come on.
see he's not 100%, but he's just beginning to
83.
motor on that treble 20. And that's often the foundation for Clayton.
The switch, the perfect switch.
77.
Well, Van Gerwen with the darts looking to level, but
94.
under pressure here because Clayton is first to a finish, albeit a 2 treble to double finish.
93.
Two
Johnny
important
requires
treble 18s of the
144.
last half for the 2 players. It's Clayton with a 144. Can't check it out. Second best, so he'll go down to 16s, or he should go down to 16s.
128.
This feels
Michael
big.
114.
This could be a key passage of play. Van Gerwen finds the treble to leave tops.
94.
That could be a huge miss in the context of this
16.
contest because Clayton now wants double 8. And Johnny Clayton strikes. Johnny Clayton breaks. Johnny Clayton to throw for yet another quarter-final win. He's come from 2-0 down to win 5 of the next 6 legs to move to within 1 of the semi-finals.
Yeah, and look at those stats on the left there. And that was the big. If you go back to leg 3 when Van Gogh was looking in control for a potential 2 breaks and throws, leading the match 3-0, probably no comeback from there for Clayton. But he really has found something. Clayton on the cusp.
85.
85.
Well, Johnny Clayton will literally limp into the semi-finals, but on the darts board he has
59.
strode into the semi-finals since the early setbacks of losing the first 2 legs. Since then he's been good.
You mentioned semi-final. This was a Premier League semi-final.
100K.
2021, a match that Johnny Clayton won the year of the Ferret, 2021. There's a treble 20.
Come on.
Looks good. It looks great.
180.
Third maxi for Johnny Clayton.
96.
Now
It's
2
over,
visits
man.
away from clinching the
41.
match.
It's over,
They
MVG.
want to set up here and finish it off next time.
I think Van Gerwen looks a little bit shell-shocked. Just needs to take his time here.
135.
Great play from Johnny Clayton. Possibility of going centre of the board there, then hitting the bullseye. Sensible play. It was a really slow burner of a start for Johnny Clayton. But boy, is he motoring this final furlong.
46.
180, 135 to leave this finish. Double 16. Double 8. Johnny Clayton misses 2 match starts. He'll get at least another 3 because Van Gerwen cannot finish.
Yeah, no dramas, Rod. Van Gerwen. It's almost like as a player you're thinking, I was such the better player. Where did it go wrong?
Johnny require 8.
Double 4.
Johnny.
Michael Van Gerwen came out of the traps quickly. Johnny Clayton reeled him in, the flying ferret. Well, he may be literally limping, but he's flying up there on the stage. Clayton wins for the 6th straight time in the quarterfinals to move into the semis and extend his lead at the top of the Premier League. Coming up next, our 3rd quarterfinal. Repeat of a big World Championship.